Good morning, boys and girls in grade 5. How are you today? Can you tell me what is today? Today is Monday. And the date is 13th of March 2020. Today, our lesson today is how we can write a question in present perfect continuous. Do you remember what is the present perfect continuous? Yes, it is a tense when we talk about something that happened in the past, okay, or started in the past and continuing to present, okay? Type. We said yesterday that the present perfect continuous rule is the subject. If the subject is singular, we use has, but if the subject is plural, we use have. Then we add been, then we add ing to the verb. But if the subject is plural, we use have, then we add been, then we use or change the verb to ing verb, okay? And we said that we have two keywords. The first one is for, and the second one is since. We use for a period of time, and we use since when we talk about a specific time. Okay, today we will know how we can write a question in a present perfect continuous. First of all, we said before that verbs can be what? Can be main verb or can be an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. Auxiliary verb or a helping verb. The main verbs is like eat. The past of eat is ate. The past participle is eaten. And when we add ing, so it is eating. Play. The past is played. The past participle played. And with ing, it is playing. What about drink? The past is drank. The past participle drank. And with ing, it is drinking. What about cut? The past is cut. The past participle is cut. With ing, it is cutting. We call these verbs main verbs. Okay? The auxiliary verbs divided to three parts. The first one, it is the verb to be. Verb to be. What is the verb to be? Is, was, been. What about are? What is the past of are? Were. The past participle been. Am. What is the past of am? Was. And been. Been. So the first part of the auxiliary or a helping verb is verb to be. The second part is the verb to have. Verb to have. What are verbs to have? Has. What is the past of has? Had. And the past participle is had. What about have? The past of have, had. And the past participle is also had. These are verbs to have. This is the second what? Part of the auxiliary verbs. The third one is verbs to do. What are the verbs to do? Does, did, done, or do, did, done. These are verbs to do. So verbs in English can divide it to two parts. The first one is the main verb, and the second one is the auxiliary or a helping verb. Okay? Main verbs like eat, ate, eaten, eating, cut, cutting, drink, drank, drunk, drinking, play, played, playing. Okay? But the auxiliary verbs has two parts. The first one is verb to be, the second one is verb to have, the third one is verb to do. Okay, how we can make a sentence in the present perfect continuous? We said yesterday that Jenny what? Has or have? Has. And we add been. The verb work with ing is working. Where? In the forest train. In the rainforest, sorry. In the rain forest. Okay? This is a sentence. Let's start. No. Jenny, it is a subject. Here, what is the verb? The verb is has been working, and we said that the verbs can be main verbs or helping verbs. Okay. Has. It is a main verb here. It is a main verb or an auxiliary verb. It is what? An auxiliary verb. Been working, it is a main verb. So the first verb is an auxiliary verb, and then we have the main verb. Okay, look at this sentence. We said yesterday that people has or have. People, plural subject, it is have been. Okay, cut with ing, cutting the trees. This is a sentence. People is the subject. Have, it is an auxiliary or a helping verb. Been, cutting, it is a main verb. Okay? So, the first verb is an auxiliary or a helping verb, and the second one is a main verb. Now, we will talk about how to write a question in present perfect continuous tense. Let's move. Questions in English can divide it to two parts. So questions in English can divide it to two parts. The first one is, we called it yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. This is the question when we answer about it, we said yes. Like, do you like pizza? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The answer is yes, I do. طيب. When we said, do you like sushi? No, I don't. No, I don't. So, if we answer with yes or no, we call this question is yes or no question. Okay, the second part of a question, it is a WH questions. The WH questions. What is the meaning of WH questions? It is the questions which start with what? With a question word, and this question word starts with what? W or H. Like, what? Starts with W. So it is a part of WH questions. When we ask about place, we use where. Where starts with W, so it is a WH questions. When we ask about time, when, we use when. When starts with W, so it is a WH question. When we ask about a person or a people, we use who. Who start with W, so it is a part of WH questions. Okay, when we use how, when we said how are you, how starts with H, so it is a part of WH question. How long, okay, it starts with H, so it is a part of WH questions. Okay, how we can use these two parts of a questions, the yes or no question or the WH question, in a present perfect continuous. We said that the present perfect continuous rule is has or have plus been with the verb with ing. But if the subject is plural, we use have been with the verb with ing. Okay? This is the rule of what? This is the rule of the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, look at this example. I will write here a WH question, a yes or no question by using the present perfect continuous. Be careful. Again, I will repeat. I will write here a question, a yes or no question by using what? The present perfect continuous. Look. Have we been working since this morning? This is a question, and don't forget the question mark. Okay. What is have? Have here, it is what? an auxiliary verb. An auxiliary verb. What about we? We. It is a subject. Been working. It is a main verb. And this is the complement of the sentence. Okay, have we been working since this morning? The answer can be yes, we have, or no, we haven't. We can answer by using yes or no. So, can you tell me what is the rule of this question? If we want to write a yes or no question in present perfect continuous, what is the rule of this question? Look, this is the rule. So the rule is what? We use the auxiliary verb plus a subject plus a main verb. Then when we complete the sentence, and don't forget the question mark. So to write yes or no question in present perfect continuous tense, okay, you must know this rule. It is very important. We start with the auxiliary verb, then the subject, then the main verb, then we complete the sentence. So this is the rule for what? For yes or no questions in present perfect continuous. Sorry, you continuous. Okay, so this is the rule of the yes or no question in present perfect continuous. We start with the auxiliary verb, then we have the subject, then we add the main verb. Okay, what about this sentence? Now we will write the rule of WH questions in present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous. Look at this example. How long have you been studying English? The question mark. How long have you been studying English? Okay. How long? It is a part of what? WH questions. It is a part of WH questions. So it is a question word. Question word or a WH question. Have have is what? Have. Where is have? Have. It is an auxiliary verb. Have, it is an auxiliary verb. You. What is you? It is a subject. Been studying, it is a main verb. This is a WH question in present perfect. So, what is the rule of this sentence? نعمل like this. The rule. Here we write the rule of the yes or no question. Now, what is the rule of the WH questions? Number 1, we start with the question word plus what? The auxiliary verb plus what? A subject plus what? A main verb. Then we complete the sentence and don't forget the question mark. So this is the rule of the WH question in the present perfect continuous. Okay.